Hey, YouTube, what's good, fam? Coach Rod here. Um, this is part two about the Fantasia video about women being submissive. Um, there's one part that I didn't focus on the first video I did, so I want to focus on this part right here. Let me play it back so we can be clear of what she said.
Wait a minute, is that what you think?
You have to learn how to submit. You can still be a queen. Queen plays a part. The king needs his queen. It's certain things that he can't see that we see.
Some people would say the queen is the most valuable piece on the board.
Come on, anybody play chess?
It is, yeah.
Okay. My husband teach you how to play chess. Yeah, I mean, it's we work together, but the queen has to sit back and allow her king to be the king.
Now, what about in a situation where a woman makes more money in a relationship?
That's hard. Because that's when jealousy starts coming in.
Shouldn't be
That's when, you
hard.
know what I mean? And that goes back to communicating and prayer. Because if a woman, if you're solid, you know who you are, you know what you bring to the table. A lot of times, money breaks up relationships. Money is the root of all evil. It is.
Okay, first of all, like I said in my first video, the good book doesn't say money is the root of all evil. It say for the love of money is the root of all evil. The root of all evil. I just want to clear that up. I don't like when people misquote the scripture. But the question was asked, what if the woman makes more money than the man? And she was saying, that when jealousy start coming in, things like that. To me, it doesn't matter who make the most money. Real love is not jealousy, because she said that when jealousy start coming in, if it's real love is not jealous. If you want to know, what real love is pretty much is in the Bible. Love is patient, love is kind, love is gentle. It doesn't seek its own. It don't hold grudges. That it talks about, and that's real love. So real love will never be jealous of your partner. So it doesn't matter who make the most money. And that's the thing about this thing, submission. See, it doesn't mean that a woman can't lead. Doesn't mean that a woman should just give up her life and put everything on hold for her man, and everything is revolved around him. Doesn't mean that a woman shouldn't go after her dreams, her goals. Doesn't mean that a woman can't be a CEO. Doesn't mean that a woman can't lead the country and be a president. I would like to see that one day. I would like to see the first woman president. So it doesn't mean that a woman can't lead. It just simply means that, in a marriage relationship, again, we're talking about marriage. We're not talking about girlfriend and boyfriend. We're not talking about, baby mama, baby daddy. We're talking about marriage. So if you're not trying to get married, this don't apply to you. If you don't want to get married, you say marriage is a piece of paper, this don't apply to you. That's the thing. So if you're a man and you don't want to get married, and you say marriage is a piece of paper, you can't expect women to submit to you, because, like I said in my first video, it doesn't say submit to a man. It says submit to your husband as unto the Lord. So if you don't want to get married, the woman shouldn't have to. She's not obligated to submit to you. Now, like I said in my first video, during the dating stage in a relationship, if the man proved to the woman that, number one, that he submitted to God, number two, that he wants to get married, and number three, that he's a leader, then she should show some form of submission throughout the relationship. But like I said before in my previous videos, a woman should always skip to the beat of the man. You let the man lead. Back to should a woman approach a man? Back to should a woman pursue a man? Whenever a woman is pursuing a man, whenever a woman is approaching a man, she is being the leader. She is taking lead in the relationship. And whenever you start off pursuing and chasing, in the beginning, you're going to have to do that throughout the whole entire relationship. So that's what it means by a man leading. That means to take the initiative. If you Google one definition of leading, it says that leading is a person that take the initiative. So that just means the man should come in the woman's life and take the initiative. He see things in her life. If he see a need that he can meet, it may not always be money. See, that woman making more money than that man. But there's other things in that woman's life that she may need that money can't solve. You understand? Every woman needs some quality time. Every woman needs some affection. Every woman needs some love. Money is not everything in a relationship. And men got to realize you can be a great provider, but that don't mean you a real man. That don't mean you're a good man. Now that's a good thing. That's part of being a real man. That's part of being a good man. But if you're not meeting the other needs of that woman, you're not being a real man. See, a real man meet all needs. MAN. See, a grown boy, BOY, burden on you. Whenever a woman's with a man and the burden is on her, she's stressed out about this, stressed out about that, stressed out about that, and she got a man, that man's supposed to come in her life to take the load off that woman, to make her life a little easier, whatever it is, finances. Again, I'm not talking about paying all her bills, but a man should show some type of provision throughout the dating stage and relationship stage if they're talking about getting married. If they're talking about getting married, he before that woman submit to that man, he must show her that he's able to be a provider. Doesn't mean he got to make the most money. Doesn't mean that she got to stay home. Y'all men, y'all take my video the wrong way. Doesn't mean that. It just means the man is showing the woman that he is responsible. For an example, the company that I work for, I don't own a truck. I'm not an owner operator. I didn't buy that truck. I drive it for somebody else. So guess what? When that truck break down, who responsible? My boss, the CEO of the company, is responsible for that truck, not me. So all I gotta do is make a phone call and say, hey, I broke down on such and such, such and such. Guess what? They gotta come and get the truck. They gotta pay for it to get fixed and pay for it for me to get a room. I ain't gotta worry about nothing because why? I'm not the owner. I'm not the head. I'm not responsible. Now, if I buy my own truck and run my own business and become an owner operator, then that responsibility come on me because what? I am the CEO of my company. And I cannot stress this enough to men. Stop crying, stop complaining about women. Be a man. If you be a man, the man that God wants you to be, a submissive man to God, you will attract a submissive woman. You can't attract a submissive woman because you're not, number one, submitted to God. So you can't expect a woman to submit to you and you ain't submitted to no authority. You understand? And that's what I'm trying to get men to realize. It just means that you are responsible. And men, when the men say a woman should pay 50-50, half and half, what you're doing is you're laying down your authority as a man. You're laying down your kingdomship as a man and you putting it on the woman. No, you're responsible. Yes, a woman should work and help. If that's what y'all agree upon, nothing wrong with a woman working. Okay, so if the woman make more money than the man, that doesn't matter. If the woman is a woman is a CEO on her job, right? And she making money. Just say a woman and a man meet, they get married, right? And the man making more than her. So now she get a promotion on her job. She a boss on the job, and she get making more money than her husband. Her husband should not get jealous of her, cause jealousy is not real love. And now she working more hours on the job, and she making more money. So see, a queen, a woman, she know how to wear more than one hat. She gonna be a boss on the job and come home and be that feminine, soft woman, submissive woman that her husband need. Just because a woman is a boss on the job, real thing you women gotta understand. A real queen know how to wear more than one hat. So when the woman come home, she take that boss hat off, that CEO hat off, and she sit back and she let her man lead. Doesn't matter who make the most money. So if it's a husband and wife both working, and the wife working hard, just as hard as the man, and the man come home early from work, what's wrong with the man having dinner ready? What's wrong with the man making sure that the kids did their homework? If she out there working just as hard as the man ought to take the slack off the woman around the house. See, these men get mad when I say that. See, I ain't gonna say men, but these grown boys get mad when I say that. Oh, you always talking about what the women, but what the women supposed to do to the men? You just be quiet. Be quiet and lead. Be a leader. and be a submissive man to Christ, and you will attract a submitting woman. That's the problem I'm trying to get you men to see. It's not all about you, submit. I get that. Women's supposed to submit to you. But you first got to lead first. You first got to lead. So it doesn't matter who make the most money. There's other things a man can do in a woman's life to make her life easy. Like, for example, taking a car to get an oil change. Your woman may have some bad tires on the car. Babe, I'm going to take your car to make sure, you get tires on the car. When you see your woman gas tank get low, you take the car and put gas in it. I don't care who make the most money. It doesn't matter. If you got a woman laying up with a woman, you want to marry this woman, or you married, your wife should never have to go to the gas pump. Your girl should never have to go to the gas pump. You should take the initiative. Even though she may make more money than you, but take the initiative. That's the thing that men just don't get. And then we talk about women are not submissive. That is true. Some women are not submissive. But we live in a society where most majority of men does not show a woman that they are worth submitting to. So that's the problem right there. So it doesn't matter about who make the most money. Real love is not jealousy. Real love is patient, is kind, is loving. It don't seek its own. It's not selfish. It helps all things and endures all things. That's what real love is, according to the Bible. So it shouldn't be no jealousy in real love. Whenever you with somebody and you see jealousy about who making the most money, that person is not walking in real love. They're married for the wrong reason. Jealousy should never come between a husband and a wife. That's my opinion. That's my thoughts. God bless y'all, Coach Rod. We'll talk soon.